Okay. Hey there, David. Welcome back. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back. Hey there, Jackson. How you doing there? I'm painting up these disco orange now. I don't know why I got a cough. It could be that it's really dry here in the shop. I need to put a humidifier. Put a humidifier in the shop. Sinus is getting all dried out. Hey there, Chimney Rock. Hey there, Mr. Mark Gold. I am doing good, good, good. These are for the crawdaddy. We have to tie a few of these up for one of the orders sitting on the table. Then I got me another order for the Majestic jigs. I got to tie a bunch of those up. Welcome in, everybody. We've had a few customers come by today. We may get another one, but they haven't called me or texted me. They texted me last night, said they were going to come in today, but they haven't texted me so far. Going to be able to get there. I'm hoping so. I don't know yet. I'm hoping. We still got to wait for, you know, we're hoping that we get that we get more business coming in. We need more business coming in to get the Spincaster. But we'll see. I'm hoping so though. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's yeah. New Spincaster is going to run about 5 to 7 grand, depending on which model we get. And one of the things that my wife and I discussed is that uh, it's one of them things to where right now we're making do with what we have, and there's no telling whether business is going to sour this spring, because if we do have another spring like we did last year where it's flooded, we're going to need that money for bills and stuff. So there's always that kind of stuff to factor in. Hey, there's Spotify. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, can we get a like from everybody in here, guys? We got 39 folks in here in the chat. Can we get 39 likes? That's a challenge there, fellas. Do I even have room? Yeah, I have room in the shop for the spin caster. We'll just put it where the old spin caster is. We do have a spin caster here. We just can't get it to work. We've had 3 or 4 people come out to look at it. We put a bunch of different parts in it, but we still can't get that thing to work. Uh-oh, we got somebody else here? I thought I heard a car door. We might still get another customer in here. Huh, let me go see if we have somebody else here. Make sure I don't want to get any heat on the phone. Oh, that's my son there. He may be going to work. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, guys. Either that or he's going to the bank. Hey there, Glacier Shark. Yeah, we just don't know. This last spring was a horrible spring. We had so much rain. It was just really bad. And all of our local lakes were flooded. People couldn't get their boats in the water. And it's just really horrible. And so that killed a lot of our local uh, jig business. If we have another year like that, I mean, we'll be fine because we got all these Florida stores, and we'll be fine. We're never, we're not in any position where we're going to end up closing down. But uh, that money that we have from the Florida stores would help us get through pretty comfortable if we do get a big rain. If we don't have a big rain, and we got a lot of these big tackle store orders coming in from Oklahoma, we'll be in a good spot. Okay, those are for the Majestic there. We got to do 12 of these dudes. It runs on a 110. 110. The motor is working. It's just all the circuit boards. For some reason, we've had people come out and they've tried to get it going. We even called the company that sold that model, and we put like $300 down on a new part for the motherboard, and it still doesn't work. I don't know what the deal is. The plug's fine. There's power to the plug and everything. We just can't get that thing to work. It was bad. Our lakes. Uh, oh, really? So no winters, no packs. Yeah. Hey there, Lee. Yeah. So if we do get a new spin caster, we're going to put it in the spot that the old one's in. And what we'll do with the old one is we'll probably end up using that for spare parts. We'll store it away somewhere. It spins around. Just imagine that as a miniature spin caster. And you basically put your molds in there and it shuts it tight like a silicone mold. And it spins it around super fast. And then you pour your lead on the top and it goes in there and it spits the lead out everywhere. And then you take your mold apart and break off all your hooks. Yeah, who knows? It's probably something simple, but we had a fella come out and test all the circuits. He says everything's working fine, and he ended up rearranging some of the wires, which I think that was probably part of the issue there too. And he ended up taking the motor home to clean it, and he was like, "Man, it still looks good." And then we had another guy come out. They work in machinery, and his buddy came out and is real knowledgeable about electronics on some of the machines and stuff. And they couldn't get it to work either. Uh, yeah, if you go to our TikTok channel and you go to the videos, you'll see my wife working the spin cast machine. We just got our Bridgemasters order in. We just got our other tackle store reorder in right now. But with the spin caster, you can pour like 2 to 3 dozen lures at one time, and you can make a lot more jig heads in a day than you can without it. Yeah, that's one of the big ones in Florida. Yeah, they ordered 12 packs of whatever they're ordering. All I saw in the message was 12 of each. I got to look at that here in just a while. That is Jackson throwing $4.99 out for Thursday. Appreciate that, Jackson. Jackson throwing out the gifties for Thursday. You guys throw some W's up there for Jackson there. I have a lot of inventory, but um, we may be short on those tackle store colors. But I'll be working late to get those orders in. I want to make sure they get them out fast. And as far as jig heads with bait keepers, I don't have a lot of those. I have like the 32nd ounce, plenty of those, but none of the 16th, 8th ounce, or any of the spinner blades. We have some, but not a whole lot, you know. So they're going to want 12 packs of everything instead of. Now, when we sold them the jig heads with the bait keepers, we just sold them 6 packs of everything when it came to the jig heads and bait keepers. So this time we're going with 12 packs. 12 packs of everything. No, if you don't ground the board and your self-static electric, uh, the new boards, yeah, we had some guys come out that are electricians and maintenance people that work on big machinery. So I don't know anything about that stuff there. Yeah, I have no clue at all about things like that. you know, and I hate sounding like a second grader, but I just don't have any knowledge on that kind of stuff. Knows worky, no worky. Yeah. I know how to buildy lures, but I don't know anything about machinery and like anything electric. I wish I did. I know a little bit about plumbing, but not a whole lot about electric and machinery and stuff. Yeah, one day it just quit working on us, and I just don't know how to mess with it. I'm afraid if I hook it up, I'm going to end up burning down the shop. Burning down the shop. Isn't that a song by Talking Heads? Burning down the shop. You kind of getting it now. Yeah, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. I wish I did. Okay, these are for the Majestic Jig. The fella ordered 4 packs of these. He knows I'm getting low on material, and he wants to go ahead and get them. Yeah, we've had a good business day. Got 34 in here. Where do I get all my materials? I get them from a couple of different places. We got one guy that makes me chenille. We'll really have 2 guys that make me chenille. And then I get a lot of stuff from Wopsy. Every now and then, there's one other resource that I have. Sometimes he'll get, you know, new age chenille in, and sometimes I get stuff from him. But my big supplier is Wopsy. Make one extra pack of these. Hey there, Charles. Who makes my eyes? I got a guy that makes my eyes for me. Other than that, my mom and dad made my eyes, and God. Uh, Amy, welcome in. Do you use Do It mold? I use some Do It molds, and then the others are custom molds. A guy thinks, yeah. Let's see. Well, welcome in, guys. We're looking at selling eyes. And so that's one of the things I'm looking at is the guy I get my eyes from, I'm his biggest eye customer. And so he's willing to give me a break and have me sell eyes. I don't know if he's wanting to get out of the eye business or what, but he knows that we have a lot more followers than he does. And so we're looking at that possibility. Just like other people. Good day. What do you mean, just like other people? Are his epoxy molded? Are his epoxy? What are you talking about? Chimney rock? His eyes he makes? I don't know. I don't know how he makes his eyes. I have no clue at all. Are they glass, plastic, or epoxy? The eyes are epoxy. The eyes are epoxy. I don't know anybody that makes glass eyes for lures. I've seen a lot of custom epoxy ones out there. They even do bloodshot eyes. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I know kind of sort of how they do it, but I've never made any eyes. I know I'll buy a bunch of eyes. I say in the last 2 months, I've probably bought over 100,000 eyes. The only glass eyes and lures are from the 1940s. Yeah, that's back when eyes were glass and men were made out of steel. Have to get have to have better eyes than I have. Good magnifying glasses. Yeah, I got me some new glasses here recently. Oh yeah, we go through a bunch of eyes here. So when you buy 100,000 eyes, you know that's only good for 50,000 lures. No, I go on Thursday. I go Thursday around lunchtime. So we still got, I guess, a day and a half or so. How many lures do I make in a month? Oh, I make anywhere from, oh, I don't know, 4 to 6 thousand in a month. You know, sometimes even 10,000. It's hard for me to make 10,000 in 1 month. You know, those are some long nights. Yeah, this is candy purple here that I'm using right now. This is for the Majestic jig. We tied some of those up this morning, and the fellow wants to order more because he knows I'm running out of the material to make this lure. I'm going to try to get some more of this material, the body material. I don't know if I can get it. 10,000 months or the nights. Ribbons in the doghouse. No, not really. My wife likes it when I make money. When I make money, my wife's happy. And she's happy either way. But she knows we can pay more bills and, you know, pay off this and that. Underspin, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, we do have one underspin in the Majestic in stock right now. Do I bake the lures in the oven? Yes, I do. Sometimes I put them in the crock pot. And then I let them simmer all day till the meat falls off the bone. Oh, I have a convection oven. So if I don't have the convection on, I'll turn it to 350. If I'm doing the convection, I could have it like about 330, and I'll do it for about 18, 20 minutes. If I have the convection on, I could do it for about 15 minutes. You like that one there, Chimney Rock? Putting my jigs in the crock pot. Every now and then, I'll pull out a funny joke. Every now and then. Hey, DT. Okay, we got five more of these, and we're gonna put these in the oven. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good over here. I'm sure I'm rattling somebody's cage in the chat. It's a wonderful day in the jig shop. It's a wonderful day in the jig shop. Would you be mine? Could you be? Oh, does it change color any? No, not really. It doesn't change color at all. It'll kind of lighten up once you put it in the oven. It'll lighten up a little bit. I'm going to be getting some samples of some Mylar Flashaboo soon. One of the companies I deal with, I was asking them a lot of questions yesterday and today, and they're just going to send me a bunch. That way, I can use their samples as like color palettes. We've been getting some more people asking me to make these Flashaboo tail jigs that are just nothing but Flashaboo. Who knows? That may be the new trend. You like the rack? Yeah, it's just a toaster oven rack. That's all it is. Just a toaster oven rack. Okay, let's get these jigs out of the oven. We got a few more that we're going to paint up. Uh-oh. I keep bumping into the phone. Okay. Get these bowled up. These are going to, again, a lot of these are going to be going down. But a lot of these are of the jig heads with the bait keepers are for an order. Somebody put in a really nice size order for jig heads with bait keepers. See, I don't think they lost too much color. I don't think they lost any color. I don't think the color changed at all. So these are going to get green eyes on them. Yeah, that blue is really nice. It's a robin's egg blue. I always call it sky blue. Those are for the monkey milk, the blues. Well, I thought I was going to pour some heads tonight, but the way it looks like I'm not going to get to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of these heads painted up. Okay, we need, what do we need? What do we need? Oh, we need some one. We're just going to do all these. Let's go ahead and get them all done in blue or uh, pink. Yeah, we're going to do the rest of these heads up here. Hey, Snicey. Yeah, they come on a sheet. Uh-huh. Pretty bad. Past weekend, I haven't been able to fish or anything. Oh no. Well, that's no good. Oh man, I'm just knocking all the paint off this one here. Do some trout fishing, but didn't happen. Oh yeah. Well, I hope your knee gets better. Yeah, I know what that feels like. I've had both my knees worked on. Telling me I get top wire lures. Yeah. Hey, Kimmy, how's it going? Yeah, we went ahead and did one. Um, and we did that and did a giveaway with it. I think it came out pretty good. I think it came out really good. I still feel lousy. Oh no. Well, I hope you get into feeling better. Brother replaced. Brother replaced what? Brother replaced. Yeah, just gonna take some time to get over. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. How many more of these I got left? Two, four, five. Well, that's it for that kind of head. We're gonna do some um, black. We're gonna do some mad shad heads. Well, yeah, we just got another tackle store order today. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll look at it here in just a little bit. See the fluid bed in here? See the paint? That's powder coat. It's jiggling there and the powder. Jiggling. We got another order. Thank you there, Jackson. You guys throw some W's out there for Jackson. I saw the order that just came in from Jackson. Yeah, he'll pop back in here. He just threw in an order. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a decent amount of deer hair this past weekend. Gonna use for some flies. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I would probably have more, but they're hard to catch. You catch yourself a deer, and then you got to run up to the deer with the scissors. It's just hard for me to get deer hair, especially if you chase them around with like an electric razor. Imagine me running around woods with a pair of scissors. Some game warden stopping me, trying to get me some deer hair, sir. I don't want to harm it. I just need some. I just want to clip its tail off. I don't know. I think we're kind of ready. Again, my wife does all the shopping, and kids open up a present and they're like, "Oh, wow!" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just as surprised as my kids are when they're opening up gifts." Sometimes she tells me what they're going to get them, or sometimes she'll talk to me. Most of the time, she just goes off and gets the kids. I was helping a friend drag his deer out of the woods. Oh man, we covered with snow. Oh yeah, that's no good. I've been I've tripped. I mean, I've never messed up a knee because of that, but I've tripped a few times when you're walking in the snow and you twist your ankle or something because you there's a rock under the snow that you didn't even think about. Yeah, I see that happening. Yeah, those are either going to get silver eyes or red eyes. These are 1/16 that I'm doing up. Oh yeah, it is a good color. That's our number one selling jig head with a bait keeper is the Mad Shad. We sell a bunch of that color. Yeah, one of the tackle stores, they sold out completely on one of the colors. I don't know which color they sold out of, but they completely sold out. What are some of the colors we don't make anymore? We that's you're telling me about 400 or 500 colors there that we don't make anymore. We haven't put the Creek Freak on the website, but we have a Creek Freak. We got all kinds of colors. Bank robbers, the bomb squad jig. We don't really make that anymore. We bring them out every now and then. The Genesis jig. We got a lot of colors that we just don't. I don't really make anymore. We bring them out every now and then. And thank you for the order too. Sometimes we don't make the jigs anymore because the material is obsolete. One of the colors is the what is that color called? Starburst. We had a color called Starburst, and we just can't get that material anymore. The Sunburst, the Sunkissed. I don't think we make those colors anymore. Hey, Gary, the Hoochie Mama. We need to bring the Hoochie Mama back. So we are going to be putting out a jig called the 8 Ball, and that'll be coming out here in the next couple of weeks. That jig, the 8 Ball, normally goes by the cocaine jig, but I don't want to be putting the name cocaine on a pack of jigs. But we had somebody that with the Florida stores, they want to bring that jig in, but I told him, I said, I'll make the color, but I'm not going to call it the cocaine jig. Maybe I could call it the Coca-Cola jig. Yeah, these here are 1/16 that I'm doing. Do I have an online shop? Yes, I do. If you go to my profile and you click on more, you'll find our website that way. And then DT was kind enough to share it. And so that's also linked either right down there or right up there, depending whether you're watching a phone or a tablet. If you're watching a tablet, usually it's on the top. If you're watching via the phone, it's on the bottom. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We got a lot of stuff on sale. We even got stuff for catfish. We got a catfish pole. Our circle hooks, we do have those on sale right now. We do have our circle hooks on sale. It's already almost 4 o'clock. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. 4:45, 4:45 in Benson. Oh yeah, it is 3:45 here in Northeast Oklahoma. Welcome in, everybody. I'll be working kind of late this evening, probably till 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. I got to make a bunch of these here because 12 times 3, 36. That's how many on one of the colors I got to, this color here I got to do. Hopefully I can get this order out fast. You gonna be tying later tonight? Yeah, I'll be tying later. When I get done with this painting, I'm gonna go directly into tying. So I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of these jig heads with the bait keepers. I got to put eyes on them, and then on that same order, I have a few jigs I got to tie for this order. I got to glue a bunch of eyes for this website order I got to do. They ordered 5 packs of the 1/8 ounce with jig heads with bait keepers, and then 4 packs of the 16th ounce. And so there are 6 to a pack. There are a lot of eyes I got to glue. This here is the Mad Shad head, guys. What bait do I have that would be good down in West Florida? Oh, I would say the Shiner. Do you live anywhere close to Okeechobee or Kissimmee? Because we do have a lot of our baits down there at these tackle stores. Alrighty, thanks, Kimmy. We'll see you in a little bit. Hey there, Tiffany. Did we get a Tiffany in here? There's a Tiffany. I'm making fishing lures. Oh, okay. I'd say the Shiner is always a good color. The Assassin, the Lethal Weapon, Bounty Hunter is a good color too. The Checkmate's a good color. I think I live not too far from there. Yeah. Yeah, so we do have our lures in Florida at Roland Martin Marine. We do also have them at Lakeport Quick Stop, Lakeland Fishing Outfitters, Lake Placid Marine, Gerard's, and then also Bridgemasters. We do have them in a few places out in Florida. Online, you can get them on our website, also tacklebandit.com, shields.com, and then Nabatac Outdoors is locally here in Claremore, Oklahoma. Okay, we're going to put these in the oven. Let's get the ones out of the oven. We'll go ahead and put those in the little cups. Uh-oh, did I just drop one? What did I just do? Sounded like I dropped one. Sounded like something fell on the floor. Oh, there's that. Okay, I see what I did. It must have been just laying right there at the edge. Okay, these are 1/8 ounce. Those are the ones that I painted and they went through the oven. Again, these will get green eyes on them. Let's go ahead and get these. That's the candy purple. They are pretty, pretty, pretty. Those are going to get silver eyes on them. And those are 1/8 ounce. Those are 1/16 ounce. I think I live now. Okay. Did the chat freeze up? Let's see if the chat froze. Oh, it did. No, it didn't. Okay. It's getting warm here now in the shop. Okay, we got that. Get these 132s out of the way. That's what that is. I'm going to leave that here because we're not going to mess with those for another day or so. Okay, guys, I am going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to do so. When you guys do see me, I'll be tying some lures up, okay? So I appreciate you guys watching. Look forward to seeing you guys later on, and we'll catch you guys later. Thank you.